What up, Fight World? This Amin Boxing Club, and let's get to it, man. I need everybody, man. Support the channel, man. Everybody like, comment, and subscribe, man. Let's get the subs up there, man, so that the channel get bigger and get the likes up, so that the video can get noticed more. You know what I'm saying? But man, let's talk about Conor Benn versus Kell Brook, possibly. So what Conor Benn is saying now is that he moving on from the fight with Kell Brook, saying that Kell Brook outpriced himself. He asking for too much money. I can see that happening because at this point in Kell Brook's career, man, like he could retire and everything would be good. Like, he got the biggest win of his career, like the fight that he wanted more than any fight in the world against Amir Khan. He got that fight and he won. He knocked him, he stopped him, TKO'd him, and man, that was a huge fight in the UK. So I know that he feel good about his career. He feel good, like he got that out the way. He been wanting to fight Amir Khan so bad for so long, so he finally got it out the way. Conor Benn, he like 25 years old, rising star from the UK. Trying to get him a name on his resume, man. He been trying to get a fight with Broner. He trying to fight the lesser guys. He trying to move up in the right way though. Like he doing what he's supposed to do, man. And Conor Benn look good, man. I like how Conor Benn look, man. When he fought Chris Algieri, he walked through him. And Chris Algieri, he not in his better days anymore, man. He been knocked out. Spence knocked him out long time, like years ago. He been in wars with, I remember he was in a war with like Ruslan Pavatnikov. He late in his career and stuff like that. But anyway, man, Conor Benn, he got in the ring with him and he took him out in 4 rounds. He showed good power in that fight. He looked good in that fight, man. He did what he was supposed to do. But I didn't see the fight versus him and Adrian Granados, but I'm looking at it on BoxRec and it went the distance. Now I'm gonna have to go back and check the fight out and see exactly how he did. He won unanimous decision, but it's like when you step it up in competition, because I feel like Granados is better than Chris Algieri, especially like at this point. Granados, his game, I felt like he beat Broner. I felt like he beat Sean Porter when they fought? He always in tough fights, and you know what I'm saying? He a good fighter, man, but I feel like Conor Benn, he didn't get the knockout against him, man. So when you step it up in competition, it get it's different. It's different. It's not the same when you fighting lower competition guys. And you can do whatever you want to do pretty much. So with that being said though, Kell Brook is, still a good boxer. Kell Brook, man, like I had in Kell Brook in his prime days, I thought he would have beat all of the top welterweights, and I wasn't sure if he could beat Terrence Crawford wasn't a welterweight back then, but I wasn't sure if he could beat Spence. But I felt like he could beat everybody else, and I knew that him and Spence, when they did fight, it was a tough fight. And if Kell Brook didn't get stopped, who knows, man? He probably would have won that fight. They was in the UK. It was a close fight. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. But he beat Sean Porter. Kell Brook could fight, man. He got skills, man. And when he fought Terrence Crawford, he was outboxing Terrence Crawford for probably 2 rounds or something like that. Terrence Crawford was having major problems with Kell Brook. Kell Brook got a real good jab. He got a good 1-2, man. He a solid fighter, man. He a top level fighter, but he just not the same as he once was. It seemed like he not in his prime no more. It's like he got something taken out of him. Like Conor Benn is the younger, hungrier guy. He probably could still get the win against Kell Brook. But that could be an upset. If Conor Benn will be the favorite in that fight, that could definitely be an upset. because I can see Kell Brook winning that fight. I can see him upsetting Conor Benn, but I also can see Conor Benn just being a younger, hungrier fighter and, you know, pulling off the dub. But that'll be a good fight, man. That'll be a good fight, a good test for Conor Benn, a great test for Conor Benn, really, because that's not a guaranteed win. I don't think that's a guaranteed win, but if he was to get past Kell Brook, that'll make him a better fighter. And he'll have more experience, he'll have more confidence being that he beat Kell Brook, man. Kell Brook not a walk in the park for nobody. You know, his chin held up good against Amir Khan, and I'm glad it did, but it didn't look so good against Terrence Crawford, man. So being that he got hurt by a jab, you know, a power jab, but, you know, he got hurt by a jab, and you know, it knocked him all to the ropes and stuff like that. It's like when Conor Benn catch him with the right hand or something, like, you know, how he gonna respond to it. You know, man, these dudes, man, he the rising star, so it's most likely, you know, he'll have like the youth. He have the youth over Kell Brook, and you know, just the rising star, man, hungry. You know, all eyes on him, man. He out there performing, man. He might get the job done, but that's not. I just want to say that's not a walk in the park, and he'll be in a tough fight against Kell Brook. You know, if it go 12 rounds, you know, he could definitely lose that fight. But, you know, I see him, you know, possibly, you know, it's a strong chance that he'll stop Kell Brook because he got power, and, you know, Kell Brook's chin ain't the best these days. It held up against Amir Khan, but it ain't the best these days. So, you know, Kell Brook ain't as hungry as he once was. Like they saying, if Kell Brook outpricing himself, if that's true, and Kell Brook not really tripping if he get the fight or not. You know, he'll fight you for the money, but he ain't really worried about, like, I feel like he good now in his career. He okay with what he did in his career, and, you know, he could retire and just live his life, man. But everybody, man, in the comment section, man, let me know who y'all think will win this fight, man. But that's all I got, though. This Amin Boxing Club. Everybody like, comment, and subscribe, man. I'm out.